And now it's time for another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on bchornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports. Today's broadcast is brought to you by All About Dance and More, B&N Trucking, Brown County State Bank, Cast Communications, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, Farmer State Bank of Greggsville, Hinderker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Cassing Lumber, Larry Dunn Accounting, The Land Guys LLC, Mount Sterling Savings Center, Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy, Prairie Land FS, Ray Insurance Agency, A Rustic Gardens, Scranton Heating and Cooling, Yingling and Nissen Agency, and York Tire. And now the broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on bchornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Bringing you Brown County Little League action, 11 and 12-year-old action, losers bracket in the sectional of the Little League tournaments. Rematch of our Thursday night game. It'll be Brown County versus Salem. One thing that has changed is Brown County will be the visiting team in this broadcast and this game today, and so they're taking their infield now and doing things. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, brought to you by the Comfort Man, Scranton Heating and Cooling in Mount Sterling. They'll install Trane and Mitsubishi equipment, service all geothermals, furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, and deckless mini split systems. Call the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. And nobody can hear a thing that I was saying in that. So we'll, I tell you what, we're just going to act like we kept going. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. This is Steve Surratt and Hudson Garvin over there running the YouTube for us today. We appreciate him being involved and helping us out with the broadcast as we bring you Brown County sports today. As we try to get things adjusted here, I hope the volume is equal between the commercials and my voice. You think so, Hud? We're okay? And I hope you're hearing me good out there on the World Wide Web. And so with that, we're going to take a quick station break. Again, the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. They'll install Trane and Mitsubishi equipment, service all geothermals, furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, deckless mini split systems. Call the Comfort Man 773-2626 or visit them on the web at comfortman.com. We'll be back after these messages.
Land Guys LLC is a land brokerage company dedicated to connecting sellers and buyers through the use of innovative marketing that includes professional photography and videography. Land Guys LLC had over $80 million in sales last year and averaged selling a farm every 2.5 days. Named one of America's best brokerages, contact your local Land Guys broker, Toby Stay, at 217-257-6096 or go to landguys.net. York Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947.
Steve Surratt back with you on the broadcast. If you can hear me, I'm having some technical difficulties with my equipment out here, it looks like. Hudson's getting a good feed, but I'm not getting a good feed on the other part of the broadcast out here today. We'll try to change. Oh, there we go. We got that changed, and everything seems to be fine there. So we're thankful to have you on the broadcast today. Let's take a look at the B&N Trucking starting lineups for today's game, brought to you by B&N Trucking, locally owned and operated since 1999 with a family-oriented, family values approach to business. That's B&N Trucking. If you need something hauled or want to be part of their team as a driver or owner-operator, give them a call, 217-289-3555. Kent Boylan over with our buddy in Daniel Rissman broadcasting on Channel 1 on the MixLR app, the ball game for today. And I'm trying to look, see what else is going on in the world of sports out there. But we're going to kind of clear up our chats. If you want to chat with us on the MixLR app, we really appreciated the Salem listeners giving us some stats and so forth the other night. You can give us some feedback also on the volume. My monitor, being my wife, is working today, so she won't be able to monitor. Anybody else can let me know whether volumes are okay. That would be great. It looks like we're doing good here, finally. But we want to thank you for joining the broadcast. B&N Trucking starting lineups. Let's go for the visiting Brown County team. They'll be up to bat first. It'll be Maverick Henry leading off and playing second base. Ty Fullerton, he'll be second and pitching. Trey Fullerton will be in left and bat third. Mitchell Oliver, third base and bat fourth. Your fifth place hitter will be Deacon Barrett. He'll be in center field. Eli Staten, who pitched a really good ball game the other night, will be at the shortstop position. Maddox Wydell will be seventh place hitter and playing first. Jack Buss is behind the plate, batting eighth, and Thomas Boylan will be in right field. Extras for Brown County, sometimes they don't get enough play as far as on the broadcast. Caden Clark, Sterling Linover, Dylan Rice, and Jake McClellan. That is your Brown County starting B&N Trucking starting lineup for today's ball game. Your B&N Trucking starting lineup for the home team, Salem, today. The Salem All-Stars beat Brown County 8-2, but 8-2 did not describe how close that game was. It was 4-2 up until the sixth inning. Pitching today will be Rhett Dietering. He'll be on the mound. He'll be caught by Ryan Dietering. First base will be Gavin Decker. Second base, Cooper Lobeck. The third baseman will be Colton Shelton. Your shortstop is Aiden Rose. Left field, Dayton Parker. Center field will be Lyric Black. And in right field will be Hayden Purcell. And that is your B&N Trucking starting lineups for today's ball game. Brought to you by our friends at B&N Trucking. If you need anything hauled, they're a local company. They'll bring you gravel, rock, dirt, or you need something else hauled, get a hold of Kent, and they will see what they can do for you. Call them at 217-289-3555. That's B&N Trucking, your source for hauling in Brown County, and a big supporter of Brown County athletics. And the Boylans do a lot of work here at the ballpark also. So with that, we'll take a quick station break. You're listening to BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
It's the new year and time for a new you. You deserve better. How about treating yourself to a better way of life? Something more reliable, something faster, like the high-speed internet service from Cascom. Call and ask about our specials today at 1-800-252-1799. Another great way to save is to bundle your services. Add a home phone for the family or a local TV with our Broadvision cable services. Call and bundle all three today at 800-252-1799.
It's Sarah Hoops here with AADM Dance Studio in Mount Sterling, Illinois. The AADM mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the art of dance within a safe studio environment. We will provide professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. The new season registration begins August 7th from 5 to 7 at the studio. 210 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, 217-473-3970, or visit us on Facebook at All About Dance and More.
There's a difference between field experts and experts in the field. At Prairieland FS, we're experts in the field. Our crop specialists are trusted advisors, driven to maximize every acre and bring the latest agronomic technologies and innovations to your farm. Whether recommending the appropriate hybrid or variety, nutrient management for optimum growth, or advice on disease and pest management, our crop specialists are always focused on pointing your operations forward. Learn more at prairielandfs.com.
Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400. Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Free medication delivery is a practice almost unheard of in the 21st century, but consistent with Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy's friendly small-town feel, they offer same-day medication delivery on all orders. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family-owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location, located inside the IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy Hendricker and their staff are proud of their attention to detail, the variety of choices and dignity given to each and every family they serve in their time of need. For more information, visit them on the web at hendrickerfuneralhome.com or give them a call at 773-3362. Once again, that's 773-3362.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments. The Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Steve Surratt back on the broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. As we get ready to play the ball game, we'll do the Henry Automotive keys to the game. Call your ASA technicians, Doug and Darren Henry, for dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. That's Henry Automotive, 773-9066. I want to thank them for being one of the sponsors. I want to wish Doug Henry and the group here, he's coaching the team, good luck also. Our keys to the game are really simple from the pitcher's mound. Let's make sure we cut down on the amount of walks because walks equal runs, and we've seen it time and time again. Second thing is cut down on errors because errors lead to more errors and runs. And then from that, at the plate, you need to not leave people on base. Cardinals did this the other night. Second and third, left people on base, lost the ball game by one run. You can't do that, particularly with less than 2 outs. And so the last thing in Little League is put your bat on the ball. Walks don't do as much for you as putting the ball in play. You never know what's going to happen. It could be a throw to first base that's overthrown. You're safe there and somebody else scores. But putting the bat on the ball is going to do more for you than walking. So put it on there and let it hit. Umpires today are Ware behind the plate. And let's see. Lunt at third. Out of second base, it'll be Corey Sipes, and Nick Hendiker will be at first. And we're glad that you could come on board. We appreciate all the listeners out there. You can send us a message on the MixLR app if you happen to be listening to the other game and you want to send us what the 9 and 10-year-olds are doing. I'm trying to get them to do that with the chat app that they have to send us what the scores are and what the inning is so that we can keep updated on what's going on. Last we heard over there was Brown County led 2-1, and it was only the bottom of the second inning, though. And pray for these kids out here in this heat. So that concludes the Scranton and Heating Cooling pregame show called the Comfort Man of Scranton Heating and Cooling. They'll install Trane and Mitsubishi equipment, service all geothermals, furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, and ductless mini split systems. Call the Comfort Man 773-2626 or visit them on the web at comfortman.com. And umpires getting his balls. And Salem is going out to take the field. And Dane Flessner is doing the announcing today. You probably hear some of his antics in the background. And just understand that's just our buddy up there, Mr. Dane Flessner, one of my announcers when he has time to do so. We appreciate him and appreciate what he does here for the Little League coaching and otherwise. Steve Surratt with you. Hudson Garpet over there. We're looking for Perry Wilkerson. I thought Perry was going to show up today to be my sidekick for the day. If not, we'll make do or we'll grab somebody out of the stands to be the sidekick. Hudson going to keep a good job. We got a new camera view for you. We got the 170-degree camera view back for you. It gives the whole field. You got an outfield camera today, which we've never had, to give you some of the shots from the outfield, first baseline, third baseline on our YouTube feed. We are thankful for our listeners here. I can see Nicole is out there listening today, probably from the pool. Martha Blakely and several others out there listening on the MixLR app. I don't have YouTube up, so I can't see the comments on YouTube. We'll get that up a little bit later as Salem is out in the field taking warm-ups. We'll go through the starting lineup again. We'll go Salem first this time, and it'll be Rhett Dietering on the mounds. Catcher is Ryan Dietering. First baseman is Gavin Decker. He pitched the other night, pitched a fine game. Cooper Lobeck at second base. At your third base will be Colton Shelton, and shortstop Aiden Rose. Your right or left fielder is Dayton Parker. Center fielder is Lyric Black, and then Hayden Purcell will be in right field. Brown County, this will be your batting lineup. Maverick Henry leading off, playing second. Ty Fullerton pitching today, batting second. Trey Fullerton in left field, batting third. Mitchell Oliver in the 4 spot, playing third base. Deacon Barrett, your center fielder, will bat fifth. Your 6th place hitter will be Eli Staten, playing shortstop. Maddox Waddell will be your first baseman, and he'll bat 7th. 8th place will be Jack Buss. He'll be catching. And Thomas Boylan will be in the 9th. So that's the end of the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show as we get ready for action. Dietering to Dietering, your battery for Salem. First pitch of the ball game. Strike one, says Ware. Strike one to Maverick Henry. 0-1 count. Warm day today. I didn't look to see what my watch said, how hot it was. Too hot for a fat boy is what I would say. Swing and a miss by Henry makes it 0-2 on a high outside fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. We hope for the Heat today that this game moves along and our kids are safe out here. Third pitch, fly ball into right field. That's going to be, might be a base hit. Throws to first and gets the runner at first base. Nice job by Purcell. That's going to be an odd 7-3 on that out as Henry hustled down the line, but the right fielder Purcell came in, charged that ball, and threw a strike in at first base. And so that makes 1 out for Brown County here in the top of the first. 11 and 12-year-old sectional action. Salem versus Brown County. The wind by Dietering and the pitch. Swing and a miss by Fullerton. 0-1 the count. That'll be Rhett Dietering on the mound. Ryan behind the plate. Looks in, the wind, and the throw. Low. Evens the count out at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck, Trey Fullerton. I don't know why we say that anymore. Little leaguers can't go out with a bat in their hands, can't have one in their hands in the dugout. Wind in the throw. Ball outside. 2-1. Let's say he's the next person up. Got some tents out in the outfield, some people out there in the shade in the outfield. We got an outfield camera out there, but it's not in the shade. The wind and the throw. Ball inside. That's going to make it 3-1 to Ty Fullerton. 3-1 count to Ty Fullerton, the pitcher today for Brown County. Look in by Rhett Dietering and the pitch. Dietering, excuse me. I keep putting in an extra letter in there. Dietering. Fullerton fouls the last pitch off. It's full count. 3-2 pitch coming in. Fullerton draws a walk, and he'll get on first base. Brings up Trey Fullerton. Update in Champaign. Brown County 6, and their opponent 1, and they're in the 3rd inning. 6-1, Brown County in the 3rd inning. Your Cass Communication scoreboard from Champaign. I believe they're playing Albany today. 1 strike to Trey Fullerton. The wind and the pitch from Dietering. Curveball outside. That's ball 1. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first base. It's Ty Fullerton. The wind and the throw. popped up into center field. Black is going to be all over that ball. He gets it, makes the catch. That'll be the second out of the inning. Runner stays at first base. And it'll be Mitchell Oliver, the fourth place hitter up. Mitchell Oliver, fourth place hitter. Bottom of 3. 6-1 Brown County, bottom of 3. Trying to pass on the scores here as much as I can. Strike on the outside corner to Oliver. One strike, 2 outs. Runner on first base is Ty Fullerton. Dietering winds and throws. Curveball on the outside corner. That's going to be 0-2. He caught the outside edge with that hanger. Oliver gave up on that, and it just got the corner. The wind and the throw. High for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the first inning. We just started this broadcast. The wind and the throw by Rhett Dietering. Ball high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2s are wild across the board. We'd love it if it was 2 runs in the Brown County column, but it's not. Still 0-0 on that Cass Communication scoreboard. The wind and the throw. Popped up foul, stays alive. Going to keep the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As we try to keep you updated what's going on in both Champaign and here. Curveball on the outside corner just misses. Going to make it a 3-2 count. 18 pitches already for Dietering in this inning, as Brown County's made him work quite a bit here. Wind and the throw. Ground ball to the second baseman. That's Lobuck. He turns and throws to first base. The left-hander does. 4-3 on the out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base as we head to the bottom of the first. It's Brown County 0 and Salem coming to bat in 11 and 12-year-old baseball action here in Little League.
A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sail by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. Shop arusticgarden.com to find a flower arbor or wedding arch and get it shipped directly to your front door. That's arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois.
It's the new year and time for a new you. You deserve better. How about treating yourself to a better way of life? Something more reliable, something faster, like the high-speed internet service from Castcom. Call and ask about our specials today at 1-800-252-1799. Another great way to save is to bundle your services. Add a home phone for the family or a local TV with our Broadvision cable services. Call and bundle all 3 today at 800-252-1799.
York Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947.
Steve Surratt back with you on the broadcast on YouTube. That will be our buddy, Mr. Garbett over here. Hudson wants to make sure I call him by his right name, not his brother's name. Hudson Garbett over there taking care of YouTube for us today. He's having fun. Got a couple of new camera views out there for you. 170 degrees behind home plate, which means you can see the whole field with that camera. And then we got one in the outfield we're trying today just to try something different, so maybe we can get a left field play better for you. First and third baselines. As we head to the bottom of the first, no score here between Brown County and Salem in 11 and 12-year-old Little League Baseball sectional action. This is a loser's bracket game today. The loser of this game goes home at the end of the day. So that will be what's going on with the this game and what happens to the person that is in this game. And so first person up for Salem will be Dayton Parker, followed by Cooper Lobuck and Hayden Purcell. I didn't keep my sheets from the other night, but Parker, good leadoff man, got good speed, came in and I'm trying to think if he pitched. I think he pitched the other night some too. The wind and the throw. Low for a ball. Ball, that'll be ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Ty Fullerton on the mound for Brown County. Jack Buss behind the plate. Fullerton winds and throws. Strike at the knees, going to be 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Bottom of the first inning, no score on the Cass Communications scoreboard. The wind and the throw. Low, going to make it 3-1. He's keeping it low on these guys. And that, I think, is the key to the Salem lineup, is keeping it just about mid-thighs down to the knees. Swing and a miss on that high fastball. That'll make it a full count. 3-2 on the count. Brown County'd like to see Fullerton go the whole ball game today, so if they'd win, that they would have other people available that are not available today. The wind in the throw, curveball, no good. Ball 4. Base on balls to the first one. And that'll be his first on base on balls also. Brings up Cooper Lobuck. Cooper sent one flying over the fence in the first inning the other night to give Salem their first lead of the night, 1-0. Bats from the left-hand side. Swing and a miss. Parker trying to dare him to throw down to first base, but not biting on that. The wind and the throw by Fullerton. Strike 2. 0-2 the count. 0-2, nobody out. Runner at first base is Parker. He got on with the base on balls. The wind and the throw. Curveball hit to Staten. Staten over to second for the first out. And that's all they get. It'll be 6-4 on the out. 6-4 on the out on the fielder's choice. That'll bring up Hayden Purcell. He hit a deep one, I believe, the other night. I think it was a rope, if I remember correctly. Steps in from the right side. He's about right in the middle of the box on that side. The wind in the throw. Curveball missed, was way out ahead of that one. 0-1. Fullerton doing a good job of controlling the count here early. The wind and the throw. High fastball, pops it up into center field. Barrett back, he makes the catch at the fence. Makes that catch at the fence. I don't know if you got that out there in the outfield camera, but that's an out and 2 outs in this inning. Nice job by Deacon as he reaches up, and after he brings his hand down, his hand hits the fence, apparently robbing Purcell of a home run and a possible 2-0 lead. But now it's still 0-0. Aiden Rose, the shortstop, up. He pitched the other night. I know he pitched the other night. Tall young man, and by the time the ball got to the mound, he was 4 feet closer than Decker was and throwing harder. Ball outside. Jack Buss checks the runner, throws down to first. And the runner's back safely. Count on Rose, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Fullerton would like to get out of this inning. Curveball, and way out in front of that, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Curveball, changeup, whatever it is working well for Fullerton today. And let's see what happens here. Curveball again, hit the Maddox Henry at first base. Or I should say Maverick Henry at first, over to Maddox Wydell, 4-3 on the out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base as we head to the top of the second. It's Brown County nothing, and coming to bat, and Salem nothing on your Cass Communications scoreboard.
Growers trust Prairieland FS to deliver top-performing hybrids and variants that promise the highest profit potential at harvest. Our crop specialists offer seed solutions and expert recommendations tailored to each grower's fields, utilizing cutting-edge productions from our highly respected brand lineup, helping you to maximize every acre. Contact your local Prairieland FS crop specialist today.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive prices. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Steve Surratt back with you on the broadcast. Hudson Garbett over there with the YouTube side of things, as first pitch hitting on Deacon Barrett, and it's fumbled by the shortstop, as he can't make the play, and he is disgusted with himself. Had to go in the hole. I'm still going to call that a base hit because it was hit right at the bag, and I think it hit the bag and he didn't get his glove down, something like that. As that happened, and Barrett gets on first base, brings up Eli Staten, the second place hitter. Low for a ball. 1-0. Maddox Waddell on deck. Staten playing shortstop today, did a good job, about 4 innings of work the other night. Bunt out in front of the plate. That's going to be Dietering, makes the play, throws to first base, and the sacrifice works. We're going to call that a sacrifice bunt. And so he is out. He's out 2-3, as got that to Decker from Ryan Dietering. Rhett Dietering on the mound. Brings up Maddox Waddell now with Deacon Barrett at second base with just one out. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. Got him chasing one over his head. He wanted that one bad. Doug saying just get the bat on the ball. We get it in the outfield, we might be able to score a run here. Let's see what happens. Dietering winds and throws. Curveball, he's way out ahead of that. 0-2. 0-2. 0-2, one out, runner at second base. Dietering steps back on. He's up to 24 pitches through an inning and part. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tried to get him to get a low outside pitch there and couldn't do it. The wind, the pitch. Curveball way out in front. He swings and misses for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Jack Buss, the catcher. Jack Buss, the catcher, up. He gets back deep in the box, so he's got some time to look at things. Dietering with a good curveball. Looks like coach is calling pitches from the dugout because he keeps looking over there. Curveball high, but it's a strike. 0-1. Now you know what it looks like. I look for him to come back with the fastball. The wind and the throw. Fastball in about waist high, fouled off by Buss. Be 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Top of the second inning, no score in 11 and 12-year-old Little League sectional action here in Brown County. The wind and the throw, Salem and Brown County. Ground ball to the shortstop, Rose. Rose picks it up, throws over to first high, and it's out. And so that's going to be 6-3 on the out. Rose with a strong arm over there to make up for it. With that, no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on base. As we head to the bottom of the second, it's Brown County nothing and Salem nothing. We'll be back.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's Sarah Hoots here with AADM Dance Studio in Mount Sterling, Illinois. The AADM mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the art of dance within a safe studio environment. We will provide professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. The new season registration begins August 7th from 5 to 7 at the studio. 210 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, 217-473-3970, or visit us on Facebook at All About Dance and More.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy carries a wide variety of home medical and durable medical equipment in their normal inventory. If you need something not in inventory, Moreland and Devitt has equipment available in their catalog that can be delivered to the store by the next day with no special fees or shipping charges. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location located inside IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
Steve Surratt back with you. Sectional action. Salem and Brown County, no score. First batter up for Salem is Rhett Dietering, the pitcher. He fouls that first pitch down the third baseline, and that'll be strike one. Oliver takes just a step back. He's playing on the edge of the grass. Ball, one strike. And a lot of people like to do that at third base to keep that ball from coming off the edge of the grass and the dirt. Sometimes you can get a weird bounce. Ball high inside, 2-1, 2-1 strike. Good crowd out here today to watch the ball game. The wind in the throw. Strike. Makes it 2 strikes. 2-2 count. Nobody out. Bottom of the second inning. No score on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Each team has left runners on base in their half inning. Ground ball to the shortstop. That's Staten. He throws over and gets the runner at first. 6-3 on the out. Nice job of Staten to get into the hole. Normally him and Maddox Henry would be swapped, but Maddox is having some soreness in his arm. Can still play, but doesn't want to push it. Brings up Ryan Dietering, the catcher. Rhett Dietering grounds out 6-3. The pitcher, now the catcher, Ryan Dietering. I would say they're twin brothers. Somebody from Salem can probably let me know that. Looks like first pitch to him was a ball. He bats from the left-hand side. So that first base camera probably works out pretty good, doesn't it, Hudson? Fouled off, makes it 1-1 count. 1 strike, 1 out. Solid blade ball game the other night between these two. Salem came out 8-2. They lost last night 11-10 to the Champaign squad. Wind in the throw. Fouled off. That's going to make it 1-2. 1 strikes. 1-2. Nobody on. No score on the Cass Communication scoreboard. First time through for these batters. The wind and the throw. Curveball misses just a tad high. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Ty Fullerton throws. Fly ball into center field. Deacon Barrett will get in front of that, get it right back in, and that'll be a base hit. And that is the second base hit of the ball game. 1 for Brown County, 1 for Salem. That'll bring up the 7th place hitter, Colton Shelton, the 3rd baseman. Ty Fullerton winds and throws. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. I say the key on a hot day like today as a pitcher is stay ahead in the count, throw as few pitches as you possibly can. Wind and the throw. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. That gets away from Jack Buss, and down to second is Ryan Dietering. Runner at second. 1 out, 2 strikes on Shelton. The wind and the throw. Ground ball gets past the shortstop, takes a hop over his glove. Barrett has trouble fielding the ball. Throw to home is going to be late, and the runner at first is just staying at first base. So he's going to get a base hit and an RBI on the play. And so that's the first run scored in the ball game. It is Brown County nothing, and Salem now on the board with 1. Brings up the 8th place hitter, Gavin Decker, playing first base today. He pitched a good solid ball game, pitched all his innings the other night. Pitches from the left-hand side, bats from the right-hand side. The wind in the throw. Strike at the knees. 0-1. 0-1 the count. Fullerton back on, the wind in the throw. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Double play could get Brown County out of this inning with just 1 run scored. The wind in the throw. Ball high, 2-1. Ball just took a funny hop at the last second there, right over the top of Staten's glove. 2-2 count on Gavin Decker. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning. Swing and a miss, gets him with the strikeout on the changeup. And that's his first strikeout of the ball game. Each pitcher with 1 strikeout and 1 base on balls in this game. Brings up the 9th place hitter, Lyric Black, the center fielder. And I understand this kid can fly. First pitch to him is a ball. 0-1. Batter steps out. Time by the umpire. Thought Fullerton took too long. Wind in the throw. Ball low, gets away from Buss as it's low. And no throw down to second base. Shelton down at second base. And a 2-0 count on Black. Next pitch to him. Ground ball to the shortstop. Staten throws over to first. Safe at first base, as the throw was just a little bit late for an infield hit. First and third. Now we're back around to the top of the order, being Dayton Parker up. He got on a base on balls and then was forced out at second base on a fielder's choice. Bottom of the second. Salem 1, Brown County nothing. Ball hit into center field. That's Deacon Barrett. He can't get up and get that. That's going to be out to the center field tree there for a 3-run home run by Dayton Parker. 3-run RBI home run for Parker as he tomahawked that ball into center field over Deacon Barrett. Deacon was back at the fence but could not jump up high enough to get that ball out. We're going to gauge that one at about 220 feet out there. And so the Cass Communication scoreboard now says Salem 4 and Brown County nothing. 2 outs here, bottom of the second inning. Lobeck up to the plate. He hit a home run the other night. First time up, he got on with the fielder's choice. The wind and the throw by Fullerton. Ball one. Ball one as they call it balk. So Lobeck steps back in. Fullerton had started his windup and stopped. The wind in the throw. Swing and a miss. Evens the count out at one apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here. The wind and the throw. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 and 2 the count. Fouled off. Keep it at 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The left-handed Lobeck fouling that ball off over into the softball diamond, and youngsters go chasing the ball. They want some Laffy Taffy. Wind and the throw. That makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that one off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fullerton up to 42 pitches already in this ball game, and we're just in the second inning. So thrown quite a few pitches. Curveball hit the Maverick Henry at second, over to first. 4-3 on the out, but not before 4 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, one of them being a homer by Dayton Parker. No errors and nobody left on base. As we head to the top of the third, it is Salem 4 and Brown County nothing in 11 and 12-year-old sectional baseball action Little League on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
Steve Surratt back with you on the broadcast. Hudson Garbett over on YouTube. First pitch to Thomas Boylan is a ball. Second pitch to him is a ball. As we start the top of the third inning, it is Salem 4 and Brown County nothing. The update on the score over in Champaign on the 9 and 10-year-old Brown County team. Brown County leading 6-1 the bottom of the fifth. Next pitch is a ball. 3 balls, no strikes from Dietering. The wind in the throw. Ball 4 straight pitch balls. And so Rhett Dietering gets another walk. He has 2 walks in the ball game, 1 strikeout. Brings up the leadoff hitter for Brown County, Maverick Henry. He got thrown out by the right fielder. 9-3 in the first. Good play by the outfielder. That should have been a pitch ball right there. Both pitchers got started and for some reason stopped. And there's going to be, coach is going to go out to the mound. Change up that we had Wes Hunter in now for the ball game at third base. Wes Hunter in for Colton Shelton in the ball game. Nick Hindeker making sure that they get that is a pitched ball and that it counts. Got my little fan here trying to keep a little air circulating. Hudson, he's young. He can handle it. He's going to go take a dip in the pool later. We're set to go. Maverick Henry with 1 ball, no strikes. With Thomas Boylan at first base. The wind in the throw. Ball high. 2 balls, no strikes. Ty Fullerton on deck. The wind in the pitch by Rhett Dietering. Popped up into left field. That'll be Parker under that. No, it gets past him. Well, it flies over his head, but everybody's just going to get 1 base on that. As Parker thought he had the ball, and then the ball started drifting back on him. So a base hit for Henry. Puts Boylan down at second base. Henry at first brings up Ty Fullerton, the third place hitter for Brown County. And this will be an opportunity for Brown County to put somebody around to third or around to home. Nobody out. Dietering struggling a little bit in this inning, throwing strikes. It is a warm day out here today. Wind in the throw. 88 degrees is the last time I watch updated. We got a nice little breeze. Wind and the throw. Outside ball. One-0 the count. 1-0 count. The wind and the throw. Line drive base hit. That's going to be picked up by Black. He gets it back in a real hurry. They almost doubled Maverick up at second base, or forced him out at second base. But a base hit for Ty Fullerton. Loads the bases. Ty Fullerton at first, Maverick at second. Over at third is Thomas Boylan. Boylan got on with the walk. 2 base hits in a row for the other 2. Brings up Trey Fullerton. He popped out to center field his first time up. Rhett looking over for the signal from the coach. Steps off. Coach giving instructions. Everybody is coming home. He wants to make it perfectly clear. They're going to stop this run. They're not going to give up this run. The wind and the throw. Popped up into short left field. Parker back makes the catch. Everybody tags except for the runner at first. And that's going to be a sac fly and a run. Gets him an RBI. And that puts Brown County on the board. Cass Communication scoreboard says Salem 4 and now Brown County 1. Henry moves to third. Ty Fullerton ends up at second base on that as he tagged also. Oliver, strike 1 to him. Nice job on the catch and getting the ball back in. They almost got somebody at second base. Wind in the throw. Popped up into left field. Parker's got that. Makes the catch. Tagged by Henry. Comes home. He's safe at the plate. Another sacrifice fly for Oliver. Brings another run for Brown County home. That's both of them been to left field. And so the Henry scores, making the Cass Communication scoreboard read Salem 4 and Brown County 2. Runner moves over to third base. That's Ty Fullerton. 2 outs. Fullerton at third. Deacon Barrett up. Be nice if Deacon Barrett got a hold of one like he did in the last tournament and gave it a free ride. Let's see what happens. Game ought to almost be concluding. They're going to home. They're checking to see whether Maverick Henry left over there or not. Not a bad try, but he was safe over there, so now we'll get things started again. Ty Fullerton at third. Deacon Barrett at the plate. 2 outs. 4-2 ball game. 11 and 12-year-old Little League action. Salem and Brown County. Strike on the outside corner. Boy, that was a big apple out there. I bet Deacon wished he had that one back there to swing at. 0-1 the count. Rhett Dietering throws a ball. He evens the count out at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Both pitchers have 43 pitches right now. We're in the top of the third. Wind in the throw. Strike as it curves across the plate. 1-2. Brown County can't give up on that curveball. They got to keep in there and watch it all the way in because it curves across the plate. The wind in throw on the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Quick bat on that one. We'll make it 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third base. 4-2 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Wind in throw. Off-speed pitch. That's going to be a ball. Makes it 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strike. Rhett Dietering, the pitcher. Ryan Dietering, the catcher for Salem. The wind in the throw. Swing and a miss at the curveball. That'll be the 3rd strikeout, but not before 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. As we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, Cass Communication scoreboard says Salem All-Stars 4, Brown County All-Stars 2 in 11 and 12 Little League sectional action. We'll be back.
The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, has been serving the Brown County and surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy Hendricker and their staff are proud of their attention to detail, the variety of choices, and dignity given to each and every family that they serve in their time of need. For more information, call Hendricker Funeral Home at 773-3362 or on the web at hendrickerfuneralhome.com.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments. The Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Steve Surratt, and hang on just a second. Coach Hoots here. I think so. My wife thinks so. She can help with intermission. Hey,
ladies and gentlemen, your United Brown County All-Stars just won 6-1, which will send them to the state finals.
Coach Hoots going to step in with us for a moment. Going to put the headset on. We'll ask him to set in for a minute as we head to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Can you hear me okay over there?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Make sure the mouse close. We'll just turn you up just to make sure the people can hear you. You have to be excited with what you see as a baseball coach in high school, what you see in 9 and 10 and 11 and 12s this year.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's turned into a baseball hotbed right now, it seems like, in Brown County. And I know my boys for sure are excited about watching these guys play, and I know the community's excited. I'm excited, and, we got a good thing going right now.
Hayden Purcell up. It'll be Purcell, Rose, and Dietering in this powerful Salem lineup. Purcell is about, 6'1" and 170?
Yeah, we might need to get some of this water these boys have been drinking and feed it to our kids. I think the size of some of these kids.
He'd make a good guard on our football team, wouldn't he?
Yeah, and there's some pretty good tight ends and tackles out here too.
The wind and the throw by Fullerton is on the 0-1 pitch, makes it 1-1 on the pitch. Yeah, Purcell put one on a rope the other night.
Yeah,
it didn't get over about 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah, I was worried about the vehicles out there. They was going to go through one of those vehicles. I think Darian Drake's vehicle was out there, as I was worried about that one.
Steps back in, 1-1 count. Wind and the throw. Hit into right field. Back on that is Boylan. He makes the catch for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Aiden Rose. Aiden Rose grounded to Maverick Henry at second base. And so you've been here most of the nights to watch this?
I was here on Thursday, and then I was gone yesterday. So we came back here today to watch these boys play today. And then we listened. We was actually on the lake yesterday, Mark Twain Lake, listening to the younger boys play on your broadcast.
All right. And they won 11-1 yesterday. And top of the sixth, that was 6-1 there on the Cass Communications scoreboard with 3 outs away from going to state there.
Ooh, that's good. That's exciting for those boys. I know a lot of their parents, and I know those guys are sports enthusiasts, and so are we.
Ground ball to the first baseman, Wydell. He scoops it up, taps on the bag for the second out. And, Jared, we talk about it. Brown County's known for its football. You had a great run as a coach, as a basketball coach, but, boy, I see some really good athletes and particularly baseball players coming up through the system here.
Yeah, I get the luxury of seeing the 5th and 6th grade in PE, and I like what we got going. And, I know definitely the community's behind them, and the boys seem excited out here. After they scored those 2 runs, boy, they got a lot of hop in their step right now, it looks like, out here on defense.
The pitch by Fullerton. Strike on the outside corner. And the one thing I've been looking at Trey on his, or I should say Ty, on his pitches, a lot of counts he's been ahead on the count.
Yeah, that's huge nowadays. And even at any level, you throw strikes and get ahead, and, the kid at the plate right now is a little frustrated because now he's down 0-2, and, he can go right after him here. He looks like he's getting stronger, more confident on the dish right now,
And they were trying to break his rhythm up because he likes to work quickly.
Yeah, I that's one thing I like about what he's been doing. He's getting on the mound and he's throwing.
Ball hit into left field, and back to get that is Ty Fullerton. He can't make the catch. That's going to end up being a double for Rhett Dietering as he tries to help out his own cause there.
He's got a little bit too much to the plate there. I think he just got the brother look out there like, you got to catch that for me, but that happens.
Yeah, that happens, absolutely, particularly with brothers.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it happens on this team as, they're out there. They're going to pick each other up, but they're also going to get each other when they, hey, you got to pick it up and play.
Oh, you need that good competitive fire. It keeps everybody, engaged in the game and pushing for the best, that's for sure.
Ryan Dietering, the catcher, up. He got a base hit his first time up and scored. Wind in the throw inside for a ball.
Yep.
And so, warm day. Last I checked, it was right around 90 degrees.
Yeah, it was, I think, 94 in the vehicle when we got here. That's for sure. It's hot for everybody today.
Ball high makes it a 2-0 count. One thing we can say about the facilities here at Brown County, the fans are in the shade.
Yes, that helps a ton. And out here, we got a lot of guys out here on the outfield fence and the trees, and they got their pop-up tents, and it's a nice atmosphere right now.
Good breeze. Ground ball to Wydell.
Oh,
it hits the bag.
What a
he
play.
makes a wonderful catch at first base. And it just, that's just as nonchalant as ever, Jared.
Yep, that's a reaction play, and knowing that kid, he is jacked right now. He's going to be screaming in that dugout. That's a heck of a reaction, and, great job by him to get out of that inning.
And Hudson, he's not even moved over there. But great play by Wydell at first base. I hope we got that on video. That,
that's a good sports center nominee. Yeah, off that base. That's a tough play for anybody, because it's going to take tricky bounces.
May have to see if I can pull that off of the YouTube and send that into Chris Dewar, because that is a whale of a play. And Deacon Barrett made a whale of a play in center field. Rob Purcell of a home run back in the first inning.
Yeah, that momentum on defense right now hopefully carries over to the bats that we got going here and get going.
Well, we'll be back with you with Coach Hoots and Hudson Garbett after these messages. As we head to the top of the fourth, it's Salem 4 and Brown County 2.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Casting, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Land Guys LLC is a land brokerage company dedicated to connecting sellers and buyers through the use of innovative marketing that includes professional photography and videography. Land Guys LLC had over $80 million in sales last year and averaged selling a farm every 2.5 days. Named one of America's best brokerages, contact your local Land Guys broker, Toby Stay, at 217-257-6096 or go to landguys.net.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is an international and local organization that provides support for our athletes and coaches in the areas. Small groups called huddles meet regularly.
Steve Surratt back. We'll cut Jack Hull off. He gets plenty of speech time, so we'll cut him off for a moment as we head to the top of the fourth. It is Salem All-Stars 4, Brown County All-Stars 2 in 11 and 12-year-old Little League action. Couple of substitutions here. One of them going to happen right away. Dylan Rice going to bat for Eli Staten. Rice for Staten. And Sterling Linover going to bat for Maddox Wydell. Changes on the Salem side. We'll give it a minute. First pitch strike to Dylan Rice. Looks like Wes Hunter went in for Shelton in the third, but here in the fourth, Luke Young goes in for Decker at first base. And Silas Motes goes in at center field for Black. And so that looks like the changes in the ball game for Salem. Next pitch was a strike also, 0-2 count on Rice. The wind and the throw. Ball inside. He almost stepped into that one, Jared.
Yeah, you know, it's as a coach, you kind of want him to step into that to get that base runner on base to start this rally, but it's tough at any kids to step in front of the ball anymore.
It is, particularly at the speed some of these Salem kids are throwing the ball.
Yep.
The wind and the throw by Dietering. Ground ball to the shortstop, Rose. He makes the scoop, throw over to first base to the first baseman, and I got to get that back down. Young, and that's 6-3 on the out. 6-3. And I got to get those things on the paper here, otherwise I will be messed up the whole ball game. You guys don't get to see all the cheat sheets that I use when you're out there coaching. I cheat all over the place. I got to have notes or I'm sunk.
A little secret, we have our cheat sheets too. I always keep in my pocket or on my football sheet, that's for sure.
Fouled off by Linover. He takes a good hack at the first pitch.
That's a nice swing. You go up there aggressive against this kid's been throwing strikes all game, so you got to go with that aggressive mindset.
Well, the one thing I will say, as the high school coach, what you're seeing with the Little League coaches, and you're involved coaching Little League, is we got good Little League coaches here that teach the basics.
Yeah, we do. We got a lot of guys that have a lot of not only teach the basics, but have a lot of passion for the kids. You know, they want them to succeed. They follow these kids all the way through the high school level, whether it's football, baseball, basketball, golf, or track, or anything they do. You know, they're out there supporting them, and the Little League gives them that good base of fundamentals and how to respect a coach and compete.
1-1 count to Linover. Swing and a miss at the low fastball. That'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here, top half of the fourth inning. The wind and the throw. Curveball, that just missed.
I think it's one of those the old say they fooled 2 on that one, I think.
Oh, goodness gracious, yes. And I've been saying all along, Brown County's got to stay in the box and follow that pitch all the way in. It's a nice curveball that he's got.
Yes, he does.
Fastball low, swing and a miss.
It's almost on you have to get 2 strikes, and you got to take that ball to right field because that curveball right-hander is going to break across the plate. And, with that approach, just to shoot it out to right field.
Let's see. They're going to do a hitter. Clark is going to hit here. Clark is going to hit for Buss, Caden Clark. He will bat for Jack Buss. Mandatory play with 13 is that they have to bat 1 time. And mandatory play with 12 on your roster is you have to play in the field for 3 outs and bat 1 time.
I believe so. I'm still trying to learn all the Little League rules. I'm used to the high school level, and my boys coming through the program trying to figure all these things out gets a little tricky sometimes.
And we find out that they have to make those changes before the 3rd batter in the 5th inning.
Really? I did not know. I learned something new today.
Yeah, I learned that new the other night. There was a discussion about that after the ball game.
Gotcha.
Clark up to bat. 56 counts. Pitch count. And he goes in hacking and fouls that one straight back.
Yeah, once again, the Brown County hitters have been real aggressive, all the way through the game, trying to jump on that first pitch fastball and not have to worry about that curveball, which is a good approach to have.
I think the approach is after the first few batters, you see whether he's throwing strikes up front or not. Ground ball off of the pitcher's glove, but he's going to get back to it, throws over to first to Clark, and the first baseman drops that ball, and I'm going to have to give an error.
Yep, most definitely. The pitcher did a good job scrambling to get back in the play, and, the first baseman kind of had a little drops on that one, but these hot days, those are going to happen. You start to wander a little bit out there.
Here's a good little hacker here from the left-hand side, Thomas Boylan.
Oh, yeah.
Number 1, he's got a small strike zone, so you got to bring it into him.
Yeah.
And pitchers don't like to pitch as low as his knees are.
And he's probably spent the most days out of, if your last name is Boylan, I'm sure you've been at this park for a long time.
Absolutely. He got a base on balls his first time up. The wind in the throw. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. Yeah, the Boylans do a lot of work around this field.
They do. They keep this place running, whether it's cooking, whether it's getting the field ready or organizing, they do a great job.
Kids, parents,
oh, yeah.
Everybody, grandpa, grandma, ball inside, 1-1.
And it's one of those things you don't see too often passed down to the generation to generation. They definitely take pride in this town and this Little League program.
The wind and the throw. Strike 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they all wear number 30, too.
Is that it?
Yes, they do. There hasn't been one that hasn't wore 30, I don't think.
Well, that may have to change when they get all together. And let's see. I got a Brown County wins on the thing here. So Brown County won 6-1 over in Champaign. Those boys are headed up to Kankakee.
Oh, that's awesome.
To play in the state next weekend.
Well, that's good. That's good.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Thomas Boylan. High pitch for a ball.
There we go.
And Clark's going to end up over at third base over the last 2 pass balls there, wild pitches.
And you wonder if that error kind of, did 2 outs and you make that error to let that base runner on. Now you kind of uncorked a couple. Wonder if that's affecting him a little bit here on the mound.
It could be. Dieterich looks in, fires. Ball 4, collected his second base on balls. Boy, that was almost too close to take.
That's right.
And that brings up Maverick Henry at the top of the order. He is well, I don't know how to describe it. He hit the ball into right field, got thrown out at first base his first at bat.
Yeah, these guys
base hit and got thrown out.
These guys got some good arms in the outfield. If we can get Boylan here to second somehow and get that single, that's going to score 2, and we have a whole new ball game.
Base hit, and he scored a run second time up. Ball high.
We got Fullerton behind him, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Ty Fullerton coming behind. 2 outs, 1 ball, no strikes. And this is the time of the day when you start sweating a lot.
Oh,
he's missing high, and that's because that ball's starting to get a little slick on him.
Oh.
That one was high. He went out after it.
Get out,
it's
ball.
drifting back, and it's going to be out of here. Home run for Maverick Henry. That's going to be a 3-run home run by Maverick Henry. And, boy, he tomahawked that ball, didn't he?
He went up and got it. As a coach, it's a no, yes on the swing, and it goes over the fence. And that's a big-time hit for him right there to put Brown County on top.
And so now that changes everything.
Yes.
As the coach from Salem comes out, we're going to take a quick break here if he decides he's going to make a pitching change. But it is Brown County 5 now. And Salem 4 here in the top of the 4th, and that happened with 2 outs.
Yes, the old 2 outs. That error, you should have been out of the inning by making that play, and all of a sudden, the wheels kind of fell off a little bit for him.
That happens a lot with teams.
It does.
And we were commenting before the ball game. Kent Boylan was over doing the pregame with Daniel, And we talk about errors being one of our keys to the game, that it causes run, but one of the things he says is errors usually breed errors.
Yes.
And that time, he's been coming high, and Maverick jumped on that and sent it flying over the fence.
He did. You as a pitcher, if you're out there longer, that ball's going to keep going. That strike zone's going to get smaller. Oh.
Ball hit into right field.
Back.
The right fielder makes a fantastic catch out there. That was Purcell as he makes the catch. Nope. I'm going to say that was a change. I'm looking for a number there. That was number 5. That was actually Moats out there. And so with that, as we head to the bottom of the 4th, it is Brown County now 5 and Salem 4. We'll be back after these messages.
In our schools and communities to build strong relationships. Todd Sweatman is our area director for Western Illinois. Todd is a longtime educator and coach and also serves as the chaplain at McMurray College. Julie Ross, area rep, is working with Adams and Brown County schools to support coaches and athletes. Jack Hull, longtime radio broadcaster and sports official, is serving with Julie and Todd throughout the Western Illinois region. We need your support as boosters, first in prayer and also with your financial monthly support. You can help us strengthen the huddles in your schools. Contact us at westernilfca.org to find out more and get our contact information. Won't you join us in lifting Jesus Christ up in our schools, athletes, coaches, and communities? Go to westernilfca.org or email me at jhull@fca.org. Get involved in FCA for your youth today.
It's the new year and time for a new you. You deserve better. How about treating yourself to a better way of life? Something more reliable, something faster, like the high-speed internet service from Castcom. Call and ask about our specials today at 1-800-252-1799. Another great way to save is to bundle your services. Add a home phone for the family or a local TV with our Broadvision cable services. Call and bundle all 3 today at 800-252-1799.
Steve Surratt, Jared Hoots, and Hudson Garbett back with you. Hudson doing the YouTube today. Hope you're enjoying that. We had somebody listening from Paris, France the other night.
Oh, boy.
Actually, who it was Deacon Barrett's mom was in Paris, France, listening at 2:30 or watching YouTube at 2:30 in the morning.
Well, that's pretty awesome. I know from I have other coaches compliment on the job that you guys do, bringing games, and they have parents listen. I know it's a great thing for our community. I know how big of a sports community this is, and it's a great thing that you do to bring that for everybody. And I know I appreciate it, because I said yesterday we're listening to it on Mark Twain Lake, sitting out in the lake listening to the game.
Well, we hear lots of stories like that, and I think we're causing conversations to happen between family members through the process.
Yep.
Ground ball by Dietering. He gets it over to Henry. He bobbles it, and that's going to be, I'm going to say, you're going to call that a base hit or an error, Jared?
I would say an error, but I'm harsh. I'm harsh when it comes to that stuff. I would say an error, because I think, that's one of those plays he needs to make in that situation, but, it is Little League.
Yeah. Well, it's not. It wasn't like the ball the other night that got stuck in his glove.
No,
you can't give him an error on one that was hit so hard that it almost tore the webbing out of his glove.
Yeah, just like the other day, I think it was Clayton Kershaw. That ball went right through his webbing up the middle. The Dodgers were playing the Phillies, and it broke right through his webbing.
It's leather. And so,
pinch runner?
Special pinch runner at first base, and that looks like number 7. Yeah, that's going to be Lyric Black. Lyric Black is going to be the pinch runner, and he's got some wheels. They want to get that run around with nobody out here at the bottom of the 4th, 5-4. Brown County leading Salem. The wind in the throw by Fullerton, strike, and the ball gets away from Jack Buss. And that's unusual right there.
Yeah. You use a lot. Once again, we've talked about the heat. You lose a lot of energy by getting extra hyped up after that home run. Now we got to bear down and start making those simple plays.
Wind in the throw. Popped into right field. Thomas Boylan's not going to get to that ball. Throws into home. The ball gets away. Nobody covering home plate. And Black is going to score as he went to third on the base hit. And then comes home on the wild throw home. And so that's a base hit. No RBI given on that because he got in because of an error. Wasn't coming home.
Yep. Just need to bear down and get collected back together here.
5-5 score, tie ball game. And so we need to get collected again, like you said.
Yep.
Mental error there.
Yep, just a little deep breath and refocus here.
Wind in the throw. Ball outside. Now what we need to do is get your boys used to keeping book and stuff, and you can do play-by-play, and the boys can do the color and run the camera and just make it a hoots affair here at BC Hornets.
Yeah,
Sports.
you know, it wouldn't be that. They would do it. They love watching baseball. You know, I'm looking forward to watching them play hopefully next year and get rolling, that's for sure.
2-0 count to the batter, Young. No, excuse me, this will be Moats. 3 balls, no strikes.
You know, if we get a 4-pitch walk, might be a time to go out there and talk to them, just settle everybody down and take a deep breath. And
wind in the throw.
There you go.
Strike. 3-1. Yeah, because he's already passed 50 pitches, so he's not available the rest of this tournament, no matter what happens. The wind in the throw. Swing and a miss by Moats. He's going to make it a full count. He's going, I missed a good fastball on that one.
And he's getting right back up there and throwing it. You know, give Tice a lot of credit here. He's getting up there and he's like, here's my best pitch, you hit it.
Wind in the throw. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. That'll get the first out of the inning. Runner down at second base is Young. Luke Young down at second base. Parker hit a dinger in the second inning, a 3-run dinger, to put them up to 5.
Yeah, this kid looks like a pretty nice athlete. You know, I don't know if he can bunt or not, but I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to lay one down, or, like I said, he hit 1 yard last time. So
I can guarantee if Kevin Dieterle was coaching him, there would be a bunt on right now. He doesn't care who's batting. You know, let's get runners around and get them in scoring position. Strike on the outside corner.
You know, Fullerton's thrown 4 straight now. He's just getting up there, and he's going to challenge him, which, as a coach, you like to see that from your ace pitcher out there.
The wind, the throw, swing and a miss. Strike 2. That was Fullerton's his second strikeout of the ball game. 0-2 pitch, 1 out. The wind in the throw, curveball. Or changeup just misses. Throw to second base to try to get Young.
I think might challenge him upstairs with this one. Go up with that high fastball.
The wind in the throw. Strike on the outside corner. It was
that
high and outside.
That works
he got
too.
Caught looking for the 3rd strikeout for Fullerton. And just to say how good Salem is, Fullerton against most of the other opponents for the year, he's like a 8 to 10 strikeout guy in a game.
Yep.
He pinpoints his placement, stays ahead in the count to where he's in control of things.
Yep.
And
they're aggressive too. I like their bats. And once again, like you said, they got some 6'1" kids, so that's a big zone and a lot of heat they're bringing with those bats.
The wind in the throw. Lobeck, the batter, he fouls the first pitch off. He's hit it into a fielder's choice, grounded to the second baseman. And so we'd like to continue that trend with him.
Now, this is a big batter here for Brown County. They got 3, 4, 5 coming up, and those guys, can hit.
Wind in the throw, hit into left field, down on the ground, makes the catch out there.
I think old Trey.
That was Trey Fullerton.
Yeah, he looked like his dad there, Heath, out there trying to catch that one. I think it kind of looks like. But
you want to explain that a little further?
Well, he's the big old line coach, and Trey he laid out and he got back up and it wasn't graceful, I guess we'd say, but he got the job done. So brothers should be happy with him on that one.
Absolutely. As we head to the top half of the 5th inning, it's Brown County 5, Salem 5, and 11 and 12-year-old Little League action here on BC Hornet Sports on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
It's been our legacy year after year, and we're proud of our heritage. At Prairieland FS, our focus has been on improving growers' profitability by developing leading products and services to advance operations. Year after year, we've been committed to pointing the way forward because we know that opportunity lies around the next corner and not behind the last one. So visit prairielandfs.com and let's get you headed towards your next success. FS, bringing you what's next.
Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Steve Surratt, Jared Hoots back with you. Jared, I'm going to have you talk for a minute to see if they can.
All right, you got me now?
You're red peaking now, so,
all right.
So we're good shape, I think.
All right.
As we head to the top of the fifth, first three batters for Brown County will be Ty Fullerton. Is that right?
No, it should be the next guy because Tice flew out to right field.
Yep, I messed up there. It'll be batting for Trey is Jake McClellan. That'll be the last entry for Brown County on the mandatory play. And he's down 0-2.
Came with that curveball, that last pitch there, had him off balance.
Winding the throw. Curveball
right
again,
back
way
with
out in front. Strike three and the first out in the inning. And that is, let's see, I'm trying to look here. 1, 2, 3. 3 strikeouts for him also in this ball game. Tell you what, most of the time you're not going to get a backwards K out of the Brown County guys.
No,
and go down swinging.
And like we talked about before, we want our kids to be aggressive. That's got to be a foul ball. There we go. Good call.
Did it hit back of the plate?
No, it hit his leg and then rolled down the line. Although I think in that case that would have helped us if it wasn't a foul ball.
Yep. I don't want to bring up if there's certain umpires that we have had in high school baseball that wouldn't have got that.
I guess that's why Little League uses 4 and we only use 2, maybe, I guess.
Oh, curveball foul. 0-2 count, 1 out here. Fives are wild across the board. 5-5 ball game, top of the 5th inning.
Yeah, we need to do some damage here. They got their 3, 4, 5 guys coming up, I believe.
The wind and the throw by Dietering. He's been the whole ball
game. Go.
Run that out. He stood there. Oliver bounces one out in front of the plate. That was high. He was safe there. He got off the bag.
Yep.
And Brown County caught a break there, Jared.
Yeah, huge break. You know, and like I said, we talked a lot about the heat. You know, kids kind of forget things at this age, you know, when they're hot. And, you know, I think he just forgot to take off, and it turned out in our favor there because the first baseman was off the base.
And they're going to get a special runner out there for Mitchell Oliver. Clark's going to run for him.
How does this special runner thing work? Do you have any idea?
You get 2 special runners per ball game, as I understand it.
He has to be a bench player, maybe?
It has to be a bench player. Okay. I believe that's correct.
Okay.
That part I can't answer for sure.
It's kind of like softball with the designated player and the flex and all that stuff.
Now, you can re-enter once you marry people together, just like I think in high school ball.
Yep.
You can re-enter back and forth.
Okay.
And it's Deacon Barrett up. He struck out and had a base hit, got left on base on the base hit in the 2nd inning, fouls off the first pitch.
Yeah, if the Salem pitcher sticks to a routine here, he's going to get a steady diet of that off-speed here on these next 2 pitches. Usually first pitch fastball, and then comes the off-speed.
11 pitches, and he's done. 85-pitch limit. Wind and the throw.
Oh, wrong on that one.
And you can't even threshold him before 85 to get him to finish the batter. 85 and it's complete.
Gotcha.
And he's at 75 right now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first base is Clark. Running for Mitchell Oliver. The wind and the throw. Curveball and way out in front of it.
Yeah. Gonna have to take that ball to right field. We've been out in front of that curveball, and of course this kid has a nice one though. I'll give him a lot of credit on it.
Same arm motion and everything. Somebody's taught him correctly on that. Yep. He reaches out, gets that one, hits it to the right side. Purcell, the first baseman, makes the catch. And so that's going to be 3 on the out there. Now, how do you work on that with your kids? high school kids? How do you work with kids?
We do a lot of drills in the cage, taking the ball to right field. Everybody wants to pull the ball and hit the home run, so we do a lot of right field ball drills. We also do some tee drills, which helps out a lot. And there's some kids that have that natural uppercut pull swing that has to work a lot harder, and then we have other kids that, have that natural right field. But I think, as a younger kid, to cover the whole plate, that's what we want to teach.
Okay, the wind to Rice batting, swing into the high fastball, and that's what he wants you to do. He comes at you with that high heat, thinking most people can't lay off of it.
Oh, yeah.
Professional players
no.
can't lay off of a high fastball.
Yeah. As a Cardinals fan, it is frustrating to see some of that.
Ground ball past the third baseman. That's going to be a pinch hit for Dylan Rice, and I'm going to make a prediction right now. There's going to be a pinch runner.
Yeah, and here he comes, I think.
And Eli Staten is going to re-enter the ball game. I told Dylan Rice he's got the best thing out there. He gets to hit the ball, which is what every kid wants to do, and then when it comes to running the bases, because he's a larger kid like myself, he doesn't have to run the bases.
Yep. Yeah, he's. I think they usually call him Chili is his nickname.
Yeah.
And I don't know how he got that name, but I think it had to do with eating chili, I believe.
Probably.
But his name is Chili. He's a great kid to have. I know he's a huge Yadier Molina fan. That's a huge hit, 2-out single right there. Now we got a runner in scoring position to take the lead here.
Runners at first and second. The batter is Sterling Linover.
Yeah, should be running on the pitch. So long as he finds a hole, we should score one here.
The wind and the throw. Ground ball to the right side. Gets
is.
past the second baseman on the hop.
Scoring.
And they're going to hold up the runner at third base.
I don't think he got it.
He wasn't paying attention to Doug. Doug was sending him.
Yep.
And so we're going to have bases loaded and 2 outs. We sure hope we don't leave this runner there as Linover hits the ball, did exactly what we just talked about. Ball was down and hit it that way.
Yep.
And so, again, we talk about loose opportunities here. Got some good arms out there.
Yeah. But you want to put that pressure on that defense because the way I look at it, he's got to make a good throw, they got to catch it, and they got to tag it. So there's 3 possible situations that can go bad for you in that on the defense. And
so that's going to bring up Jack Buss. He will be the 6th batter in the inning. And they're going to go out and talk to the pitcher. He's at 81 pitches out there, Jared. So you leave him in for 4 pitches?
I think so. He's done that good. That's a tough spot to bring a kid in. Bases loaded, 2 outs, tie ball game. This kid doesn't show anything of slowing down. I mean, he's still throwing strikes. But I would leave him out there as a coach. He's done a good job. I got my 3, 4, 5 coming up. I have a chance to get somebody else loose and go play here.
And particularly pitching being a premium. You could get the last out here, and so he's got you through another inning.
Mm-hmm. And you bring in that kid in that tight spot, and he walks the kid on 4 straight pitches, you're going to second-guess yourself all day.
Absolutely. Jack Buss sitting in. I got Laura Llewellyn said they can hear you much better.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but we'll go with it, I guess.
No, you're doing a great job over there.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
This is something that I try to teach guys. You picked up even with the actions happening. Kevin does that pretty good. When I work with him if we're talking about something, he'll interrupt himself, call the play in. And so, let's see.
We must got a discussion here. We get the
rule discussion. With that, we'll take a quick station break. 5-5, top of the 5th. Bases loaded for Brown County. We'll be back after this message.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? The same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
It's Sarah Hoots here with AADM Dance Studio in Mount Sterling, Illinois. The AADM mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the art of dance within a safe studio environment. We will provide professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. The new season registration begins August 7th from 5 to 7 at the studio. 210 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling. 217-473-3970 or visit us on Facebook at All About Dance and More.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611. York Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947.
Free medication delivery is a practice almost unheard of in the 21st century, but consistent with Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy's friendly small-town feel, they offer same-day medication delivery on all orders. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy's family-owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location located inside the IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
States Rat Jared Hoots back with you in Hudson Garbett. We're having a rules interpretation here on Visit to the Mound. And so with that, we don't want to just speak about nothing while it's going on. We're trying to keep our ears open so we can give you accurate information here. So with that, it is 5-5, top of 5, bases loaded for Brown County, 2 outs. And right now we've got a rules interpretation going on. We'll go back to commercial break.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy Hendricker and their staff are proud of their attention to detail, the variety of choices and dignity given to each and every family they serve in their time of need. For more information, visit them on the web at hendrickerfuneralhome.com or give them a call at 773-3362. Once again, that's 773-3362.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments. The Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Land Guys LLC is a land brokerage company dedicated to connecting sellers and buyers through the use of innovative marketing that includes professional photography and videography. Land Guys LLC had over $80 million in sales last year and averaged selling a farm every 2.5 days. Named one of America's best brokerages, contact your local Land Guys broker, Toby Stay, at 217-257-6096 or go to landguys.net. The highest quality fencing is wrought iron fencing. There's no product that lasts longer, not welded wire, not wood or vinyl. A Rustic Garden makes historic style wrought iron fencing and gates to fit your forever home. 100 years, 200 years, who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last. Check out arusticgarden.com online. That's arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois.
It's the new year and time for a new you. You deserve better. How about treating yourself to a better way of life? Something more reliable, something faster, like the high-speed internet service from Cascom. Call and ask about our specials today at 1-800-252-1799. Another great way to save is to bundle your services. Add a home phone for the family or a local TV with our Broad Vision cable services. Call and bundle all three today at 800-252-1799.
If you're going to challenge the status quo, you don't do so timidly. You've got to dig a little deeper and aim a little higher. Take it up a notch. FS Envision is a game changer, engineered with genetic muscle to outperform expectations. And because it's from FS, you know Envision is locally developed and locally recommended for superior local results. The status quo has officially been challenged. See your local crop specialist at Prairieland FS.
Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Steve Surratt and Jared Hoots back with you. You're promising not to say things on the air, Jared?
I'll leave the umpires alone this time, especially the local one we got here.
Well, we got bases loaded, top of the fifth inning. 5-5 ball game. Here's the situation. And whether you agree with it, disagree with it or not, what happened here is the coach made a third visit to the mound. The rule book says on the third visit that you have to remove the pitcher.
Yes.
Unlike major leagues, I think it's 2 visits.
In high school, you get 3 free, and the 4th one you got to take him out.
Okay. And so they took one away, Nick said a few years back. The only stickler in this is they ask an umpire, and I'm not going to say who, they asked an umpire for clarification.
Yes.
And the umpire said that it didn't have to pull him. And that's the only time I have a problem with the rule book. Doesn't have any flexibility. If the umpire gives you bad information, he's supposed to be the ruler or the dictator on the field.
Yes, he's the enforcer.
And again, lesson for umpires, if you're not sure, you better stop action and ask.
Yeah, in that situation, I guess you call time and you get together just to make sure, But once again, like I said, said a lot. The heat out here, it's the heat of the moment in the game. It's bases loaded, 2 outs, a snap judgment, and here we are. And like we talked about, as a coach, you'd probably want to leave that kid in because he's fresh and he's been throwing strikes, and now they got to bring in a new pitcher, has to get loose, and of course we've had a little delay now, and I think it probably hurts the pitchers more than the hitters because the hitters can relax. The pitcher has to get amped up to throw strikes. It probably hurts the fielders because now they've kind of maybe lost track a little bit. But it is what it is. And, to move on in these games, you have to overcome the elements and control what you can control. And this kid's got to throw strikes, and our kid's got to hit the ball.
Wes Hunter, the new pitcher for Salem, coming in. And he is an over-the-top guy.
Yeah.
Straight over the top. Yeah. So you're going to get a good look at that ball because he does full arm extension. So opportunity for Brown County here. It's a little harder when you see a new pitcher, but that's what Jack Buss is standing over here to the side.
He's getting
practice swings.
Yeah, he's getting his swings, and, he looked like he's coming straight over the top, and I haven't seen any type of off speed in these warm-up pitches. So you go up there looking for fastball and hope you run into one and give Brown County the lead here.
Okay.
Anyway, you stand up there and wear one, too. That works also.
Jack Buss up. Third baseman playing even with the bag, so is the first baseman. Infield looking for a bunt as Buss showing bunt early. He wants to see if he can rattle this pitcher. That's all this is about.
Oh, yeah.
And it coming. Nope. Ooh. No, the ball did something unusual. Let's see what happens. Nobody at second base. Otherwise, they'd had an out at second base on that.
Yeah.
Clark came part of the way down the line. The ball bounced right back. That doesn't happen here.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. He made the smart play, and a good job by him. He kind of had that base running blunder while not going or not listening, but he did a good job of being safe there.
The wind and the throw by Hunter and shown bunt and called strike.
I really don't like that third baseman down there because if he's going to bunt, I don't, I think that pitcher could get to it. He's almost – I don't know. He's going to take one in the teeth, I think.
The wind and the throw by Hunter. Hit to the right side. Right idea by Jack Buss. He hits his bat on the ground because he knew he missed an opportunity right there.
Yeah, he did. And it's a tough spot as a hitter because you haven't seen any type of off speed. You're still thinking fastball, but, this kid's coming in throwing strikes.
Hunter winds and throws. Ball. That was close.
Yep,
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 5-5 score, 5th inning. 2s and 5s are wild.
Yep. I'll be looking to take that ball to right field. He's been outside corner here.
Wind. Well,
set up outside.
Wind and the throw. Ground ball to the shortstop. No, third baseman cuts it off, throws across, gets the out. 5-3. 5-3 on the out. And Brown County gets no runs on 3 hits. Let's see, no errors.
No errors.
And 3 left on base. So as we head to the bottom of the 5th, it is a 5-5 ball game. Salem and Brown County, 11 and 12-year-old action here in the sectional on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? The same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611. York Tire.
And they got a good look at him.
Steve Surratt back with you. Jared Hoots alongside of me. Thank you, Coach Hoots, for sitting in with us. And Hudson Garbett over there on the iPad. And he's kind of doing the game for you. We got a couple of different angles for you. We finally got a 170-degree camera behind home plate that works, so you can actually see the whole field. So that's your main shot. We've got one down there in the left field corner, just about a foot inside the foul pole, trying to give us some outfield looks. And Jared, I'm kind of anxious to see between the end zone camera that you guys have and Bob Kennedy's camera and the cameras we're going to have, people ought to be excited about home Brown County football.
Oh yeah, I mean, we are with the technology that came up. It makes our job easier as a coach. I'm not going to say it's easy as a coach, but to see those different views and catch some things that maybe the naked eye can't see.
And the first batter up, he's got a Hayden Purcell, and he's popped up to center, robbed by Barrett of a home run, and then popped out to right field. And so he comes up to bat 0 for 2 on the day. Big guy, about 6'2", 170 pounds, swing and a miss for strike one.
They're calling for a high fastball here. I don't know. I don't know if you want to go upstairs on this dude. He's a large 12-year-old, and he is athletic.
The wind and the pitch by Fullerton, low and in the dirt. Nice catch by Jack Buss there.
Yeah, this is a huge inning here for the Hornets. They got 3, 4, 5, and these guys are some boys that can put the hurt on a baseball.
And so, wind in the throw. Strike at the knees. And that's
we like him there.
And you know what? I'd go back to that well one more time.
That's right.
Because if I remember his last at-bat, he looked ugly at one of those.
Yep, that low outside corner. If they're going to give us that strike, we'll gladly take it. Any pitcher would.
He's a dead pull hitter normally. He was just a little behind the one he hit to right field. The wind in the throw. Curveball, missed it. Catcher misses it, goes down to first base. Going to be safe. So I'm going to give the error on the pitcher on that. That was in the dirt. Gets credit for the strikeout. And so that'll put Purcell down to first base.
That's a tough one. You make a good pitch. We like to call that in the high school. We tell our kids to throw that, nobody's going to hit it, and then he did it. He swung at it, and then all of a sudden he's at first base. But we got to recoup here and get a little ground ball here and get us out of this inning.
Normally Jack Buss does a really good job getting in front of those.
Yeah.
Strike one.
That was a tough one. I think that one bounced before the plate and just got through the wickets there.
10 pitches left for Fullerton in this ball game. He's up to 75. The wind and the throw. Low, same pitch that the guy swung up. Purcell's going down to second base on that. Jack blocked it, but it veered off of him. And so that's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner down at second base. Nobody out here for Salem. The wind and the throw. Swing and a miss at the curveball.
Yep. A nice tight spin on that one. Started at the knees and fell out of the zone. That's a really nice pitch there by Fullerton there.
The only thing I'm not seeing Jack Buss do that I saw him do during the regular season, he was really good about turning the glove up and keeping the ball in front of him. Curveball, strike 3. And Rose doesn't like that call.
Nope. It was way out in front. He didn't have a chance even if he was going to swing. He was so far on that front foot. That was a nice pitch there by Tice.
And so let's see. He got him on 3 pitches, or 4 pitches.
Yep. And this is the third baseman, right?
Yep.
That made a nice play.
Rhett Dietering, he was the starting pitcher, and he had to come out there in the last third of the last inning. Ground ball. Hit for a base hit. That's going to score Purcell. They're going to send him home.
Yep.
And if I were Jack Buss, I would move out of the way.
Yeah, that's a big 12-year-old coming down the line. I mean, that's a big freshman, I think, running the football if he played in the Hornet Wings this year as a freshman.
RBI and a single for Rhett Dieterling. Ryan Dieterling, the next batter for Salem.
And these two, my guess is the twins here.
Yep.
And they've probably been in the backyard a lot playing. Kind of know that from experience here. The kid that was on the mound and made the play at third had a great job, and that was a nice, smooth AB.
And so they're going to be a special pinch runner for Brett Dietering. And let's see who they pull out here. Number 7. Number 7 is going to be our buddy Lyric Black.
Probably
the speedster on the team.
Yep. Obviously for speed, but probably a nice thing to get that kid in the dugout a little bit and relax a little bit. He's been battling on the mound there for 4 innings through 75 pitches. It'd be nice for him to have sit down and cool off a little bit.
This will be Ryan Dietering. He's been catching the whole ball game. And that's from the left-hand side. So far in this ball game, he's had a base hit and scored, and he grounded the first baseman unassisted. High pitch for a ball. Ball 1. Brown County needs to come back or they'll be eliminated from this tournament. And it's been a good year for them, but they need to come back to get a chance at Champaign. Pop up on the left-hand side, and nobody's going to get to that ball. And that's going to be a base hit. That was in no man's land there.
Yeah, it is.
Jared.
Kind of the Bermuda Triangle there. Near shortstop, a lot of range. It's hard for that third baseman because he's playing on the grass. The left fielder out there hard charging in, and even at the high school level, that's a hard play to make because they all kind of look at each other. And somebody just needs to take charge and call the ball and go get it.
Just go after it.
Yeah, and just go get it.
Be Ozzie Smith on that.
Yeah,
Ozzie used to make a living at that.
That's right.
And so the batter up will be Wes Hunter, the pitcher. And he came in. He got on error in the last inning. Strike 1. We're at 82 pitches, just so everybody knows that. This batter will probably be his last batter. Ground ball.
Step on it.
Oliver backhands it, steps on third, throws over to first, double play, and they get out of the inning, and he's still got a couple of pitches left.
That's a huge play, and a lot of reasons. We got the momentum back there by turning a double play after they took that run, and it saves Tice, at least one batter, do you think, unless he goes one pitch.
And so with that, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. As we head to the top half of the 6th, it is Salem 6 and Brown County 5 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back.
Understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947.
Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy carries a wide variety of home medical and durable medical equipment in their normal inventory. If you need something not in inventory, Moreland and Devitt has equipment available in their catalog that can be delivered to the store by the next day with no special fees or shipping charges. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family-owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location, located inside IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
As we head to the top of the 6th, it is Salem 6 and Brown County 5 in 11 and 12-year-old Little League action. Changing catchers. Purcell now behind the plate, and big first baseman comes in. That's a big ball, big something there to block the ball, Jared.
Yeah, it is. I think he pitched the game that I think he came in and closed. Thursday was it? Thursday he closed the game.
Yep.
And he has a nice strong arm, and he showed it off at shortstop. So it's a good move by their staff.
This is our first baseman. Rose would be the guy that came in the other night.
Okay.
Yep.
They look the same, and this time you got to eliminate the runners. Maybe they're going to try to throw somebody out, and that's a big body to block the ball here. We got 9-1-2 coming up here.
Yep. Thomas Boylan's walked twice, and I tell you what, he was trying to take advantage, standing up where he thought he could time the ball a little bit, get some practice swings in. Strike one to him, and that's what you want to do to Thomas Boylan because he's going to pick you to death on the count.
Yeah, we always like to have our kids take that first pitch strike in these situations so they don't go up and chase one bad.
The wind in the throw by Hunter. Fouled off. He went after a high fast one there. It's going to be 0-2.
I think I'm going to be thinking fastball here. I haven't seen the off speed from the pitcher here, Hunter.
Yeah, the location's the only thing that you're, and I don't think that's on purpose.
Nope. He's digging for something, though, in there. Oh.
Foul tip and caught for the strikeout.
Boylan goes down on strikes. That brings to the
And
plate
so that'll bring to the plate Maverick Henry. Maverick Henry got thrown out at first base by the right fielder, got a base hit, and had a home run. He's sitting on 3 RBIs for the ball game. And
we have another discussion here.
They're discussing whether it was a foul tip or not.
No, I think they're talking about something. I think in there a Little League rule about if you're the catcher, you can't come in the pitch or some kind of innings rule for the catchers too.
I think anybody can come in to catch, but you cannot go to the pitcher's mound once you get past the 3rd inning.
Okay.
You have to come out before the 4th.
Okay.
To be able to pitch in the ball game.
I think that might be the discussion right now. Or I heard something of that nature. There's way too many.
Okay.
Maybe just officially report 99 this catcher. Yeah, and it's one of the things, I'm a rhythm guy. I don't know if it's going to throw off the pitcher. Is it going to help him? But these are kids too, they kind of lose focus at anything.
Yeah, sometimes the break is a thing to bring them back into focus.
It is. Brings Maverick up to the plate. He's kind of been on that roller coaster ride today. Had that great 3-run home run to put him in the lead.
Plays a lot of baseball. Plays on a traveling team.
I think he's.
And I would say none of this pitching is better than what he's seen.
No. And I think as a coach, you got your top of the order up right now is where you want to be, trying to come back.
Wind in the throw. Strike right down central. Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on base. Top of the 6th inning. Salem 2 outs away from trying to seal the deal here. Wind in the throw. Wow. That looked like out of Bull Durham right there.
Yeah. I think he was trying to throw a little bit of a curveball there, the way he's trying to snap that finger down and trying to get his fingertips a little drier. I think that he was reaching for the curveball. I don't think it's as good as the first kid they threw by any means.
Got a smile on his face.
Yep. Sometimes you gotta laugh.
Wind in the throw.
That's
ground ball. Second baseman scoops it up, left-handed, throws over to first low, but the scoop made by the first baseman. 4-3 on the out. Brown County down to their last out here with Tice Fullerton coming up.
And unfortunately, that's the game of baseball. He hit that right on the nose, and the left-handed second baseman went down and picked that up. You don't see that too often, a left-hander playing second base, but it looks like he's got pretty soft hands out there to make that play.
Yeah, he did. He made a great play on that. Tice Fullerton up today so far. Popped out to center to sacrifice to left. Got an RBI, and he struck out his last time up. Or I should say, no, that would have been McClellan.
Yeah.
Or no, wrong Fullerton. Base on balls. Base hit, popped out to right field.
Yep. And the key in this is trying not to do too much. He's been pretty much a line drive hitter up the middle from what I've seen. And, with his speed, if he line drives one in the gap, he's in scoring position. Just keep the line moving.
Wind in the throw by Hunter. Popped up. That's foul and off the fence. 1-2 count. Want to thank all of our umpires that come in, and they do a great job. And there's probably more pressure here in this tournament that there is umpiring a high school ball game.
Yeah, with all these rules, that's one thing that.
Ground ball back to the pitcher. Hunter makes a snag. That's going to be the 3rd out. 1-3 on the out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. And we'll head right into the Prairie Land FS postgame show. Prairie Land FS is a farmer-owned cooperative dedicated to providing all customers with the highest quality products and services. Your local Prairie Land FS, 104 West Railroad Street in Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-3911 as we look at the box score for Brown County. 5 runs on 6 hits, 1 error by Salem, and 6 men left on the base. That's the key fact there. 3 left on in the 5th inning. And so also on Salem, 6 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors by Brown County, and 5 left on base. Salem will play Champaign tomorrow. I may get down here to take a look at that ball game because tell you what, Champaign must be a whale of a ball club. Having beat this Salem ball club, I want to see how good they are. They won 11-10 over Salem last night.
Really?
And of course, coming out of the losers bracket, one of the things that Salem will have is the fact that pitching.
Yes.
And we'll see who else can pitch for them tomorrow. Now, of course, the Thursday night pitcher can come back. That'll be Decker. He's had 2 full days rest, so he should be ready to go again.
And I assume the probably the brother of the pitcher that pitched today, my guess would be a pitcher. You know, normally if you have twins, that one's a pitcher, the other one could probably pitch too. So I would say by looking at him, he could run out there on the mound too, I'd imagine.
The biggest scouting report Doug had said they were pitching deep, and if you look at stuff on Game Changer, other than the big kid from the other night, nobody walks anybody.
Yeah, and that's you know, I tell my kids all the time, I can't put a defense behind you for a walk, you know, and I like to see a lot of kids, young kids on the mound pitching, because by the time you get to high school, we got the pitch count rules too, and you need plenty of pitchers. You know, if I could get 5 pitchers in each class, I feel like we're doing something then.
Absolutely. And so we're going to do the Casting Lumber players of the game, brought to you by Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store. They can help you start or finish any job, inside, outside, big or small. Stop by and see how they can help you get the job done, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Casting Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611. So, Jared, if you were looking and picking a player of the game for Salem, who would your player of the game be?
I'd almost go with that pitcher because he battled there. He had a lot of times the Rhett Dieterling because once they took him out on the mound, you know, as 11 and 12-year-old, you could have been frustrated that you didn't get to finish, but he made that nice play at third. Then he came up with the RBI go-ahead run there in the bottom of the 5th to give him the lead.
Okay, I can't disagree with that. He went 2 for 3 on the day, had an RBI. Highlight there, Dayton Parker with his 3-run home run. But again, I think Rhett Dieterling was around the plate all day long. Curveball worked really well, so I would agree with that. On the Brown County side of the ball, boy, that's really tough. Tice kept him in the ball game. And Maverick had a good day with the bat out there, putting the bat on the ball 4 times with the dinger. So I'm thinking co-players of the game there.
I'd say, yeah, co-players of the game. And I think they both did what they needed to do today to give the Hornets a chance to come out in victory. Unfortunately, just fell a little short.
Well, we appreciate you stepping in and being on the air with us and on the broadcast. And I will tell you, I'm looking forward to seeing the Hoots twins come up. And I was impressed with them when we went to St. Louis to the ball game, how attentive they are on the ball game and how much they like baseball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am too. You know, they'll be here, you know, hopefully playing next year at the younger level and ready to go. There isn't too many days that we aren't outside in the yard playing baseball, that's for sure. Okay,
for Steve Surratt, Jared Hoots, and our buddy down there, Hudson Garbett, running the YouTube for you. This has been a BC Hornets production. BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports and more. Thank you, and God bless. Thank you for listening today to the Brown County Hornets on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports.
Today's broadcast was brought to you by All About Dance and More, B&N Trucking, Brown County State Bank, Cast Communications, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, Farmer State Bank of Greggsville, Hinderker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Cassing Lumber, Larry Dunn Accounting, The Land Guys LLC, Mount Sterling Savings Center, Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy, Prairie Land FS, Ray Insurance Agency, Rustic Gardens, Scranton Heating and Cooling, Yingling and Nissen Agency, and York Tire. Thank you for listening to the Brown County Hornets on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports.